Hi everybody, it's Darren Boettcher from Dboettcher.ipswich. I just want to have a talk to you about the appraisals that I've done at your property on recent times. If you have not listed your property for sale, please consider my services. And the appraisal that I gave you, even if it was 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, it'll be wrong now. The prices are always moving and they're always going up in price. I'll give you an example. We had a property at Redbank Plains on the market, a 4-bedroom, low-set brick, beautiful home, lovely tenant, been there 11 years, I think she'd been there, and she wanted to stay on. I ended up selling to an investor, but what happened was we put it under contract and at list price, because that's how the market works at the moment. So we put it under contract at list price and the buyers couldn't get their finance. So I said to the seller, let's put it back on the market, but hang on, let's put some more money on it, because at the end of the day, the market's moved up. So we put it under contract. We put it back on the market at a higher price, $20,000 more. And then the next buyer came along and guess what? They paid list price too. And that's obviously gone through and settled now. So the appraisal that I gave on your property some time ago will be wrong. The market is growing and growing, and the buyer activity is unbelievable. To give you an idea, I put a property on the market at 22 Anna Drive at Yamanto. If you have a home in Yamanto, Flinders View, particularly those two suburbs on the southern side of Ipswich, please call me. It is amazing how many people want to move into those areas. I personally live at Flinders View. I'm at my house here now, talking to you guys, and it's a lovely area. I lived here for 18 years, but there are also other lovely areas in Ipswich as well. But 22 Anna Drive, we put it on the market on the Tuesday afternoon on the internet. By Friday, I had 55 inquiries on it. On the Saturday morning, out of those 55, 14 people were investors, and some were even homeowners wanting to look at the house and then try and ask the tenant to leave. And I said, look, unfortunately, the property's on a lease until March next year. So an investor's bought the property. And what's happened is we had 55 inquiries, 14 inspections, we had 7 offers, and it sold for $20,000 more. Now, the reason I did it that way was because we created that competition by pushing everybody through the house at the same time instead of taking 14 individual inspections. What I did, the tenant was okay with it. We pushed them all through at the same time, and everybody was there looking at everybody thinking, oh, what are they thinking of the house? I need to put an offer in because they look interested in this and that. And yeah, we got 7 offers, and it sold for $20,000 over the price. That's the difference between a good agent and a great agent. There's some great agents out there, but I want to get you the best possible price. So 55 inquiries in the first 3-4 days, 14 inspections at once at the property, created all that interest, and then everybody was fighting for the home, and the owners were very happy. And the buyers were happy. Buyers were happy to pay it. And they said, Darren, whatever it takes. And I said, well, you need to put your best foot forward. And after 7 different offers, this person come and said, well, no, I'm not losing it. This is what I want to do. That's the point of the market at the moment, guys. It is very, very strong, very, very good, heaps of buyer activity. People say, when's it going to stop? I've been in real estate 29 years. This is my 3rd boom, if you want to call it a boom. Nobody's seen the first 3 start, and nobody's seen the first 3 finish. We don't know when this boom's going to finish. It could stop tomorrow, next week, next month. It may never stop. One day it will, but right now is probably the best time to strike while the iron's hot and get the price what you want. It's easy for an agent, and I've seen it happen in the past where the agent brings the seller down to the buyer's price. But my job, I work for you. I get you the best possible price. I get the buyer to the seller's price. The skill and negotiation of an agent starts when the client says no. And the client is the buyer. You are my client as a seller, but I work for you, not the buyer. That's very important. So just remember, the appraisal that I've done for you recently is probably wrong now. The market's gone up. I work for you, not the buyer. I'm very good at getting prices that the seller's expectations and market expectations. Market's moving all the time. So let's have a chat. And if you need me to come and look at your property again, I'd love to have a chat to you. Remember, the market's good, prices are good, and I'd love to have another chat and see your home again. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Selling is what I do. Give Darren Boettcher a call at Dboettcher.ipswich.
you.